Hello everyone, hold on tight, because Justin Swanstrom is making headlines in the drag racing world once more. This time, he's doing it in a stylish new C7 Corvette called Karma. We've been following the trip here at Street Outlaws Talks, and let's just say that this build has all the makings of something truly unique. Justin has been a prominent figure in radial racing and no prep kings for years, as many fans are well aware, and he is now entering an even greater spotlight with Karma. His old car, outdated, which was originally meant for the Sweet Promotions Outlaw 32 series, was recently sent to him. However, it will now be used for radial racing. That car is also not a slouch. It weighs 2,630 pounds, which is significantly less than Bad Blood. It may have been a serious contender if it had entered the Outlaw 32 tournament, especially with the current format. However, Justin is already planning for the future, which is where Karma enters the picture. Let's discuss the new vehicle. The crew at Whistle Race Cars is building this C7 Corvette, and wow, it already looks like a monster in the making. We're discussing a purpose-built, screw-blown pro mod that is both aerodynamic and aggressive in appearance. Although C7 Pro mods are already awesome in their own right, Karma will draw attention to itself on any track it goes on, thanks to the power Justin intends to add under the hood and its angular, low-slung Corvette profile. What is the strategy for Karma now? Presently, the car's premiere at the Drag Illustrated World Series of Pro Mod Winter Series, which begins in December, is the aim. This covers major competitions like the World Series of Pro Mod, the US Street Nationals, and the Snow Nationals. The battle just gets more difficult, and last year's turnouts were crazy. About 80 cars competed to qualify for the US Street Nationals alone. The number of well-known Street Outlaws characters entering the pro mod scene is what's so fascinating. Cars made for this level of competition are being built by guys like Ryan Martin and Nate Saylor. This indicates that in addition to growing in size, the field is becoming far more competitive and entertaining for spectators. Power is no longer the only factor. It all comes down to planning, accuracy, and making the ideal pass when it counts most. Justin and Moneybag competed in the Snow Nationals the previous time, but they were unable to qualify. Let's face it though, that automobile lacked the necessary testing time to be tuned in. It's very different with Karma. The goal is to ensure that the automobile is completely prepared for the race by testing frequently and vigorously. Justin should have no trouble qualifying and making an impression in this upcoming round of elite racing if they can accomplish that, which we think they can. Overall, it looks like this will be one of the year's most intriguing builds. Keep an eye on Karma, whether you've been a long-time admirer of Justin Swanstrom or you simply enjoy witnessing elite pro mod action, because that automobile will be running on gas and without brakes once it gets on the track. For additional information, behind-the-scenes glimpses, and exclusive coverage of Justin Swanstrom and the expanding outlaw drag racing community, keep checking back here at Street Outlaws Update. This is only the start.